My name is Alec Bowman, and I'm a pre-med biology major, and this is my second year at UAH, so I'm about to be a junior.
My name is David Daniels. I'm a acquisition management major at UAH.
My name is Chastity Wilson, and my major is business management.
My name is Wendy Stelzer, and my major is management with a concentration in human resources.
My name is Roscoe Hayes. I'm a dual degree in physics and communications, and this will be my third year here.
My name is Cole Barron. I'm a mechanical engineering major, and I've been here since the fall of 2007.
My name is Naeem Malik, and I'm a business major here at UAH.
My name is Juan Guevara. I'm a business management major.
My name is Kat Cohn, and my major is government acquisition.
Tommy Lombard. I'm mechanical engineering, and this will be my fourth semester here at UAH.
My name is Carrie Bell. My major is finance, and with a concentration on government contracts.
My name is Mia Morales, and my major is marketing management.
My name is Michael Russ, and I'm a business major here at the University of Alabama Huntsville, and I graduated in May 2011 this year.
My name is Jamie Clay, and I'm coordinator of academic advising, and I've been at UAH since 1984, and I've been doing advising since October of 2000, so a little over 10 years now.
My name is Rosemary Robinson, and I oversee the Office of Minority Student Programs. I've been here 23 years. It was 23 years in December, yes.
My name is Jessica Bumblow, and I'm the Stewardship Administrator in the Office for University Advancement. I've been here about 6 years, and I've been in this office for a little over 5.
Well, because it's a good school that's close to home, and I'm really not ready to move away yet.
I kind of want to go to UAH because I wanted to be seen as some, not just another face in the crowd. I kind of wanted to stand out. I wanted to be, something, I wanted something on my resume and to get a degree that, showed that, hey, this guy, he's not the norm. He's something real special. So that's why
I started another school, and I transferred here because I was at a liberal arts school, and this had a good business program, and I did not know that it was going to be this much harder.
I chose UAH because they had a really good reputation for academics, and they also have kind of an in with the government job market as well.
I chose UAH because I didn't want to go far from home, and I was impressed with their business school.
I actually attended a university here in the city of Huntsville my first year in college, and after my first year I made a decision to transfer over to UAH because of the prestige that this school carries behind itself, and thought that so far it's been a great decision.
We're just, shocked and couldn't believe. You always say it can't happen, at your institution, but, it does. So I think, it was hard to believe. We had a good view of the shooting, since the Shelby Center is just across the parking lot. So.
I literally just got done taking a test, and when I stepped outside, they were like, hey, did you hear? And I was like, what's going on? And they said there was a shooting, and I immediately didn't believe them. And so I ran outside, and sure enough, there was lights everywhere. And I was like, wow, this is for real. This is actually happening on our campus. I was just kind of blown away.
I was in the building when it happened. I was escorted outside by the police, the UAH police. That they were the first ones to respond. They did an amazing job.
The situation made me feel like shocked and stunned because coming from a fairly small city, you just don't expect something like that to ever happen at your school.
I think overall the faculty and students came together well, and we've all realized that anything can happen anywhere and that there's no safe place.
Yeah, it actually affected me pretty good. I was actually in the parking lot when it happened, and it was kind of scary. I was really worried. I saw my friends' cars in the parking lot, and they might have been in the building, so I didn't really know what was going on. I got phone calls saying it was students or teachers, and we didn't know, so I was actually pretty scared that some of my friends might have been shot.
See, I wasn't here. I wasn't in town. I just left earlier that morning to go back home for the weekend, but, getting all the phone calls, people saying, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know, what are you talking about? And finding out what happened, it's just a big, something crazy. And one of the teachers that was killed was actually my biology professor, and one of the other guys that was killed was also my pre-med advisor. So I knew two of the people pretty well that were killed. So it was a big shock, and it was just something that you would never think happened.
At first, it was unbelievable because you always think it can't happen at your school or it can't happen to you, but in reality it can happen anywhere, and this time it just happened to be UAH.
Mostly that day I was not at school, but I really felt bad for the families that were affected. And also, I felt really bad for the teachers who were friends with the people that were affected and had to come back to school and be here knowing that their friends had passed away or had been injured. I felt like that would be real tough to come back to work and try to put on a brave face for your students knowing that your friends may have passed away that same week. And also, I felt bad for Amy's children. I don't know if people thought about that a lot, but if that was my mom, I mean, that's going to affect the rest of their lives. They'll never get over that.
It was kind of surreal initially, but just seeing the moments after, the days to weeks after, seeing the campus come together was really, really very fortunate, but for an unfortunate thing to turn out a great way. Yes, they'll be missed.
Well, I mean, basically I decided, that things like that, can happen anywhere you go. I mean, you're really not 100% safe anywhere that you go. You gotta be, you gotta be on your guard all the time. So if I had switched to school, I mean, who's to say that, another school wouldn't have a violent, tragedy like that happen? I mean, you never know. You just gotta be safe. So
I came back because I felt like something like that. I mean, what are the chances, hopefully, that would ever happen again here? I mean, what were the chances that was going to happen the first time? Nobody can predict the future, and so if you would have asked me about that the day before, I mean, I probably would have laughed. I would never think something like that would happen here, and I would hope it wouldn't happen anywhere, so you just have to persevere and keep going.
I mean, I really do love UAH and Sigma Nu here. I love the brotherhood and all my friends here, and we have a strong bond. Sigma Nu, I just feel family here, and we've had tough times, and Sigma Nu has led me through it, and I just feel like they're my family. No matter what, I can't leave.
Well, after that occurred, you could tell, a lot more people got more serious about school. A lot of people, held each other up. Everything became stronger at UAH, and I felt that, being here, that helped me a lot because, my first semester, that was my freshman semester, and my freshman year, my first semester, I kind of did bad, missing home. But once all that happened, you would think, you'd want to go back home even more, but everybody stepping up, everybody doing more work and everything, and the brothers in this organization, everybody around campus helped each other out.
The people, I mean, you want to take care of everybody, and especially after a tragedy, you just feel a little bit closer to everybody, that we all kind of went through the same thing, and so you want to be here for each other, and you want to just kind of keep moving on and build it bigger and greater. So,
to be honest with you, I didn't want, per se, to come to UAH at first. It wasn't my top choice. But it's one of those things that really just kind of met a lot of my needs as a student whenever I came in and what I was wanting to study and that type of thing. And after a while, I started to really fall in love with the campus, really fall in love with the people here. And so for me, it was like almost the same reason that I didn't want to transfer or go elsewhere after the shooting was the same reason I didn't want to transfer the day before. Is because I love the people and I love the atmosphere here. It's very different. You're not going to find this anywhere else.
I mean, stuff like that happens all the time, and if I ran for if I'm at work and there's a fight at work, if I quit and I go to another job, if I have some food, if I can quit every time, and eventually I run out of jobs to go to. So the same thing here right here. If I keep running over here, there's gonna be no more place to run. So.
Well, as an institution, I think it's a great institution. I really have loved working here, meeting students, helping them, and just seeing them excel to be the best they can be. So I really love the atmosphere here for the student body. It's really worked to what I need to be able to make a difference in the lives of the young people here.
Even though, like I said, even though a tragedy happens, it really tells a lot about your community and a lot about the student body after the fact, how they carry themselves and how they pick themselves back up after the fact, something like that happening, and the way that the students in the community of Huntsville and the students at UAH carried themselves and worked together and stayed strong even after a terrible tragedy like that. That just tells a lot about what goes on here. I think UAH and all the organizations on campus have a lot to offer, and that's really one of the good things about this area.
I think university is it's just stellar. I think it's an excellent university. I feel like I'm getting a really good education here. So I'm very pleased with UAH.
This tragedy on campus seemed like it did bring us together, so there is more unity around the campus, and just honestly, I can say that I am proud to be a student at the University of Alabama in Huntsville.
With that being said, I think that UAH was a great institution before the shootings that took place on February 12th, and I believe that it's still a great institution today.
Overall, I would say that UAH is a good school. It's not perfect, but what school is, and I'll be proud to say that I have my degree from UAH.
Go Chargers.